How's it going, guys? I'm a Fluid Cigar Mods. Welcome back to A Machine for Pigs. Last episode, we got the phone call. We have to do something. I think he's an experiment, this fella. I have no idea. So, let's go this way. Hello. I'm not really looking forward to seeing the wee little piggies. I don't think that... They're sort of like Balverine-like in a way. Ooh, hello. But then what if they could stand upright and walk as men? Oh. What if the brute were harnessed thus? Would they sing? Would they find their own god? I have seen these things, and I will tell you now, no, they will not. But they will happily accept fealty to God thrust upon them and worship it thus given. In this I realize they are no different to the masses. They are much the same as us. Once this irrevocable threshold is passed, I understand that we are shackled and must set free. To free the man, we cut the man in order to cross that great evolutionary line, but it must first be painted upon the ground. Ooh, does it mean like blood and stuff? Need to turn the music down again. So loud with these headphones. I don't know whether or not I should be scared. In America they talk of building their cities to the skies. To me this seems folly, but perhaps it is simply a case of nation founded without a history of its own. We walk upon our histories, they are compacted into the very loam beneath our feet. The engineers were employed talked of this. They talked of how when building the underground trains they would often come across older tunnel crisscrossing the capital. What palaces lie buried beneath us? We are digging, excavating and reappropriating what we find. At the center of the planet my architect tells me there is a great iron bowl. It is the egg of the world. Oh, I think it's like a really hot... Okay, whoa. That is very clever. Okay. I had a Mars bar a moment ago. I was feeling pretty good. But now... Place could go to hell. You gonna purr with me? Do you want me to shake that booty? Oh, you like that, don't you? Yes, you like that. So there's no secrets here? Nothing here? Okay. We'll go into this room then. Hello? We interrogate the very latest knowledge of chemistry using low levels of derivative in the feed to subdue the product even before the initiation of the process. This means that when we drag them from the holding pens onto the line, they are less likely to panic and damage machine components, other products, or themselves. This section of the belt is sheathed in rubber and kept well lit to maintain good spirits, and we actually found the intelligent placement of gramophones and a simple acoustic amplification tubes around the line means we can use music to further soothe the product. We find Debussy particularly effective in this regard. Debussy? I don't know how you would say that. Very scary. Warning, fueling pumps. Volatile chemicals are in use. These materials are highly corrosive. Wear protection. Kids. Rule number 1. Wear protection. I don't... Okay, here's the start of it then. There's piggies here. Blood. You can't pick these ones up like the other Amnesia. I remember picking one up and putting it in the acid bowl. That wasn't very smart. My journal. Pumping station. It appears some kind of fueling station. I've seen automobiles demonstrated at Mr. Yarham and Mr. Simmons' work, but the smell here is all wrong. This is not petroleum, of that I am sure. Everything suggests to me that this machine must be significant in some way. I don't know, dude. You made it, okay? So you should... You should know. Okay, volatile chemicals. Can I pick up this piggy? Got a bad idea about... I got a bad feeling about this. I'm wondering if I'm supposed to pick up the piggy. And like... Oh, goodness me. It's still really, really, really heavy. Do I put the piggy on the pump? No. No. Piggy doesn't like to be put on the pump. Put the piggy there. It's not working. Okay, what if we chucked it on the wheelbarrow? Oh, it just lets go of it. Nothing happened. Well, what did I expect to oh, there's a door here. That helps. Okay. Well, he's like breakdancing. That's not suggestive or nothing. I don't really want to go outside. Okay. Imagine, they say, a machine that will one day that might think like a man, as if this is to be desired. One might almost boast of creating a man who breeds like a pig. Men and women upon all fours, rutting carelessly into the streets, alleys and gutters, running freely with the careless spills of their conjoinings. The air thick with the whimperings of lust, bodies streaked with their own emissions. We have created a world where man is so utterly debased he will spray his over passers-by, and yet this is the condition Babbage aspired to. No, this is not the machine we seek. Such as an entity should not be nothing less than deity, and we would fall upon our knees and worship it. We shall not curve gods to bicker and fornicate. They will exist to clean the world and set us free. I reject Babbage. Is it Babbage? I reject these men of government. Let the pigs copulate in the gutters whilst they can. We shall scoop them up and ease their ascension soon enough. Excuse me. Okay, so he was basically trying to get rid of, like, the messy piggies. Something like that. Can that be opened? No. So, yeah, we have to go through here. Bloody hell. I've got a bad feeling about this. Strangers not allowed on this work. Inquiries to be made at the lodge. Is that like in French? Why did I think that looked French for... Wow. That's bad. Got a really bad fucking feeling about this. Rightly so, I think. Billiard. What's this one say?
Come on, Papa. Let's climb this one. I can see more pictures at the top.
More pictures at the top. What? Holy orders. This church is connected to the planet. How odd. However, it does suggest another route into the main part of the facility, given the locked doors around the fueling station. The trucks blocks my way, however. Almost as if the saboteur knew I might be considering this alternative entrance. Oh, hello. Another note. God, there's so many notes! How in the blazes are we supposed to meet these damn schedules, even if the basic equipment we are provided with simply will not perform its designated function? These cursed newfangled trucks will only run a fraction of the distance my old nag managed before running out of stinking gasoline. The gaffer says it's fine and there's plenty of pumps to refill them outside the factory walls, but you gotta end up dragging a blessed tank from the truck to the nearest one and refill it, and then the one in the storeroom is empty again. But I can't be turning that crank handle all day to find the tank is empty. Well, sod it, says. Enough for a night, and I go to my bed I go. Oh, okay, there we go. It's not like anyone needs access to the bleeding graveyard anyway. Harry, if you get this, I will meet you in Damson Templar for a jar. I guess that means a drink. So, there must be a tank. Is there something that we need to pick up? That looks like a whole... So whereabouts is the factory entrance? Oh, must be this one here, which seems to be open, like the only door that is open. Why, thank you so much. This doesn't look creepy at all. Hello? Oh. This factory is still in business. That's kind of odd. So that's the thing that I'm... A strange container. This canister looks like it might fit the fuel pump I saw earlier. It certainly carries the same fetid, unholy reek. I will not think of which I saw pass me in its cage. I will not gaze again into the dark machine room. A more immediate task presents itself, then the opportunity perhaps to gain access to St. Dunstan's. I'm sorry, there was something in the cage? Well, that was an utter failure. I think I do need to go in there though. Don't I? Or is that like full? Did the guy feel it and then like... I don't feel so good about this. Was that pig's head there before? What the fuck? Shut up! Am I supposed to go in here? Of course I am. It's the truck thing here. Okay. I get it now. I get it now. I have a note. Dear sweet Lord of all that is good and holy, I must make my escape, grasp this container and its putrid contents, and flee this place before that creature, that nearly man, returns. I'll head for the church. Surely an abomination cannot follow me into the hallowed ground. Onto the hallowed ground. I feel so sick. I shouldn't have eaten that Mars bar. It's gonna follow me, isn't it? Why does it stay open? Oh god. Oh god. I'm too scared to feel it. If I was wearing my heart rate monitor, you guys would be commenting about, hey Oz, you need to go see a doctor. And I'd be like, nah, I'll be fine, while my heart beats at like 180 beats per second. Oh, beats per minute. Can I chuck it that way? Blasted truck. Get it, truck? Fucking pig's heads. What do I do now? Do I turn the handle? Fuck you in your face. How do you turn these old trucks over? Do I just push it now? Come on. What do I do? Oh, of course. Oh. God, that's scary. Well, can I get through there now? Ha! Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? That is... I expected it...
This way, Papa. Come and see. Will it hatch? Can we take it home?
Yes, my darlings. Of course.
Who calls boys darlings? Seriously, who calls boys darlings? It's the Illuminati! I think. I don't know what the sign is. Everyone's just like, oh. Oh, hello. Illuminati! Well, this is just lovely, isn't it? I'm going inside. I think that's safe. I think inside is safe. What? I can't go in there. Okay, so I need to go across here. Ah. Down into the cellar of the church. Fantastic. Livestock and Bibles. Lily dancing on the table. Her eyes aflame. This love burnt into his heart scarred from the heat of this love, of his love dancing. Kinky. Right. More. Really? More. We sat here. I remember we sat here in our black and we mourned and we prayed and we bowed our heads. How I hated God then. How I spurned him. If this is our Lord, this pig who robs me of my wife, and then I refute his embrace, I will carve a new God for us all. Such madness. Such a fool I was. If such blasphemous ravings had remained within me, I would be doomed. But even here, I feel the machine throb beneath the flags, and I know my path awaits me. That's not creepy or nothing. Well, there's multiple ways we can go, by looks of things. This way looks intriguing. And light. Oh, hello. It's one of these things again.
Your faith shackles your vision, Professor. It is an iron coffin that keeps you from grasping the future. We require a new deity, one of steam and the wheel, of magnetism and progress. The old god is nothing more than a lamed hog, spitting back offal at mankind.
I love all the reference to pigs. It's like continuous. Probably overplayed just a little bit. Just a little bit. Ha! Just. Seriously, why are the cupboards in the plate? Twin candles bent to the will of central saint, casting their light to the corners of the chapel. Father Jeremiah, I thought would be trusted with the secret, but he is like all the others. So the old priest has gone to the old holding pens with his flock. He says he will enter into our world with them, a shepherd indeed. Oh, lovely. Not too excited about this. Okay. Are these pigs always here, or is it just me? Is it just me going insane? I think I am going insane. I'm seeing pigs everywhere. And I'm not 100% sure if I... This is a bad idea. Why am I pressing W? Where's the organ? Okay. I'm missing a candle. God, the music's getting annoying now. Oh, that's creepy. Have I created a church of pigs? Actually, I think I kind of want the music to just keep going, because it leaves room for other music to start playing. For fuck's sake. Is this like a confession room? I wouldn't know what they look like. Oh no, I would. Isn't there something called, that movie? Okay, so there... Ah, hello. See, I told you I was missing a candle. They flock to us now, where once I walk amongst them, to bring salvation into their lives, now drawn by warmth and winter. By the food that Mandus distributes, my church is full and my charges are saved. He walks amongst them as if they almost worship him. He will not allow them to work in his factories, claiming that his workforce are specially trained for the new machinery he uses, and that it would be irresponsible, nay, unethical to risk such precious lives as he sees here. Suckhole much? A changed man since Mexico. Oh, Mexico. It is to be praised that in the face of such appalling tragedy and from the confines of his sick bed, as he so often chained to, he conducts one of the greatest and most benevolent charities in all of London. Not content with the rise to become the dominant food produce business in the land, he distributes his goodwill, his fares to the poor, and they congregate about his kingdom in gratitude. Delicious. I don't like the rumbling noise. Or is that like happening outside my house because it's so windy? Hello? Fuck, I hate this so much. Oh, okay. That was just the candle. God, you can cut this air with a knife. It's so fucking cold. Turn it inwards. Oh, that's... Shit. That seems... okay. So let's go J. What's the journal say? Infernal machinery. The engine fires. The flames are stoked. I hear the steam in the walls, vibration upon the very air. My heart falters at the prospect of throwing the lever and exposing the workings of this dark contraption. But my children beckon me on, and I cannot fail them. Oh, wowza. It's like trying to find the Holy Grail, isn't it? It's awesome. A hellish portal. It appears I have no choice, thus I descend, and may God have mercy upon my soul if this is my bedlam, and I am to cast as Matthews. Matthew. Then I will wear the mantle for the sake of my boys, and face whatever horrors lie beneath the altar. Eh. I don't like this. Screw you, man. Never liked the church anyway.
Listen, Papa. Hold the egg to your ear. You can hear the sea.
Is this where the pigs are? Instead... Can pigs eat meat? Shut... Fuck you! I know they're flickering. Balls. Grow some balls. Balls. It's just a game. It's just a game. Do not care if you die. I'm dead. But I'm just curious. Oh my god. my god. Like, favorite, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks. Fuck. Sorry, back up.